Improvements to the Brent Spence Bridge may cost you extra money.
City leaders met with firms who are interested in financing and building the bridge. And 9 News reporter Annette Pegler is live in Covington now with why folks who travel that bridge often should pay attention. Annette?
Well, Carol, when you pass this bridge, could you imagine paying this every time? Tolls were the suggestions from 2 design firms interested in getting this project going. But the idea is making residents of northern Kentucky unhappy. The Brent Spence Bridge is the most heavily traveled bridge in the tri-state, carrying more than 160,000 vehicles daily. City leaders say it was built to carry half that number.
It is congested every day, as we know, in this region. It is also a public safety hazard.
That's why they listened to design firms HCTD of New York and RBC Capital Markets today. Both firms say the way to pay for a new bridge is with tolls.
A public entity could be set up for cost recovery. So if it takes $2.4 billion to finance the bridge, you only have to finance $2.4 billion, and whatever the cost of that debt service is, the tolls would be set just for operations, maintenance, and the cost of actually financing the facility.
Covington resident Scott Golz doesn't like the idea.
You got a bunch of hard workers going back and forth. They're not going to want to stop, pay a toll, and then go to work. That'll just be nothing but a congestion anyway.
Some city leaders agree.
Since you use the bridge every day, on my observation as a frequent user of that bridge, that if it becomes a tolled bridge, people will just jump on the Clay-Wade-Bailey Bridge or the Suspension Bridge or the Big Bank Bridge to avoid the toll and then end up overstressing those bridges.
Taxpayers shouldn't have to pay for that. That's what the government's for.
RCB says that you can place more of the burden from those drivers that are coming from outside of the region rather than the residents. For example, electronic tolling to measure those vehicles coming into the city from out of town. Now, the Transportation District is looking into all of those options, but they have not released their final plans yet. Annette Pegler, 9 News, live in Covington.